We're back. I'm Tina, and this is Tina and Friends. And my friends, Larry Harrison, our insurance expert, and Tony Barney, our legal eagle. Oh, he has all kinds of answers. Now, remember, if you kind of see him jump during the show, I'm kicking him underneath the table, but it's okay. All right, you know. So here's what I want to know. We just got this immense bill passed. 68% of the people in this country did not want it. 10% don't know what day it is, so forget that. So maybe like, I don't know, 20% were in favor of this. And it got passed by Nancy Pelosi, who has an 11% approval rating, and Harry Reid with an 8%. Could it get any lower? Could it get any lower, guys? What are we talking about here?
There's still room for improvement.
Or downwards?
Downward.
Nancy Pelosi's probably happy that her approval rating is just above the unemployment average right now.
Yes, that's true, but Harry's below it.
True.
Harry, come on. All right, so here we've got these people that forced this through, and now we have states that are saying, that's it, we're suing. We're suing. Now, there like 11 or 13 or something so far, and Nevada's talking about doing it. Idaho said absolutely. Florida's already filed their papers. I think Idaho has too. Okay, so you're the attorney. You said last week they haven't got a prayer.
I did, and the reason I
Come up with a better argument.
Well, the reason I said that is because if you look at Commerce Clause, which most of the lawsuits are identifying with, if the power under the Constitution has already been delegated to the federal government, under the 10th Amendment, the states are going to fail because the supreme law of the land is going to be federal law. And that is why I made the statement that I made last week regarding these lawsuits is, while I would love to see them pass muster and win, I don't think they're going to win because...
Well, with all due respect, you're wrong.
No, I don't think I am.
My legal opinion. As if I had one.
Well, you know, one of the concerns that many on the conservative side of the aisle are expressing, and I think it's a valid concern, is that when you talk about the Commerce Clause deals with economic activity, typically, across interstate lines. What we're talking about with the public mandate or the requirement that all Americans participate in buying insurance is that you are essentially forcing an economic inactivity, really. And it'll be interesting to see how the court deals with economic inactivity as opposed to economic activity, which has traditionally been the standard for using the Commerce Clause in the individual lawsuits. And moreover, when you consider the public mandate to purchase insurance, one of the concerns that I have is that as you essentially force people into the system, and then you hopefully hold them accountable, which I'm somewhat skeptical of the government holding somebody accountable in the event that they are unable to pay for their insurance and their credits, tax credits that are being extended expire, or they're not eligible. How we are going to enforce these penalties. And the interesting part of the bill is that they are having the Internal Revenue Service enforce this law, which is concerning.
Gets me. Of course it's really concerning. Do you want the IRS coming around looking? No.
Well, it's either that or we're going to have insurance cops.
Oh, there's a good idea. Larry, thank you for coming up with that one. Oh, good
That's
heavens.
a new one, Larry.
Well,
insurance cops.
Insurance cops.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Somebody has to regulate this.
Absolutely.
So there's another federal job that a person can get.
Yes. If you get everybody employed by the government, then no one really cares about the government because they got a job.
Right. Actually, the way that they're planning on regulating this is through tax returns. So when a person files their tax returns, there will be a line item that shows how much money you have spent towards your health care. Well, if you don't have a number in there, or you a number, they'll do a check on check through the insurers. So there's that.
Oh, so wait a minute, could you just like put the Fourth Amendment in there that they don't have the right to know that?
He's the attorney, I'm the insurance guy. I don't know
I like that
about
idea too.
However, it might encourage more people. I don't know what percentages it is of people that do not do their tax returns, but if it's a borderline scenario and if a person hasn't been paid, and if they don't do a tax return, now I don't know how they're going to catch these people until they go to the hospital. So
I
the
see
homeless,
the world becoming horse traders again.
So-
Everybody trading and no cash.
well, okay.
Possible.
Well, the homeless person that goes to the emergency room, they're going to fine him now for not having health insurance.
Give
well-
me your bottle of Ripple.
Wait just a minute. If they're going to fine a homeless person, let's turn that scenario around then. What happens if we have an alien that walks into that office who doesn't pay taxes? How are you going to enforce something like that?
Well, it was clearly stated in the State of the Union that there was no provision for illegal aliens.
So we're just not going to treat these people?
Well,
Oh, you mean
know,
the guy
that's-
that yelled out, "You lie"? You mean that guy? Oh, that guy.
You know, in the United States of America, it's always been that we take care of our people. And if they happen to be here on vacation and they end up in the emergency room, we're going to see to it that they
There's
get
15 million that are
So
not
li-
on vacation, Larry. Hello.
help. Oh,
So legal or not, we are going to let them partake of the healthcare system and yet have no way to recover the money.
you know, we have a lot of things that are going on here, lots of dynamics. All right, so a person goes into the hospital and they have no insurance and they have no intentions of paying that. So now somebody else comes in with coverage and they have to charge more to make up for the person that doesn't pay. And I'm going to tell you that hospitals cannot make money if people don't pay. Doctors cannot make money if people don't pay. And so subsequently, the insurance companies are paying the bills, so health insurance premiums continue to go up. And this is where the cost shifting comes in for insurance companies.
We're running out of time in this segment, but we're going to come back because I have some more questions I'd like to ask about the insurance police.